Greetings to you all out there, wherever you may find yourself, our cherished viewers and listeners. This is your favorite youth talk show, Today's Youth, coming to you live from Christ Divine TV. And I'm your host, Benis Ankoma. We are located at Club on Community 19 of Ashaiman Road. And today we are going to discuss about self-discipline. Today with me on the show, my panelists who are going to help me with today's discussion. I hope by the end of today's discussion, you out there are going to be blessed. So let me introduce my panelists to you. On my left is Pastor Lady Anita, and on my right is Pastor Eric, all ministers from Christ Divine Intervention Church. Let me start with Pastor Lady Anita. Mommy, from what I say, can you please tell us the definition of discipline?
Thank you. Good evening to you and our viewers at home. Discipline is one's ability to master, is one's ability to do the right thing. In simple terms, if we go to the dictionary, you will find meanings such as the practice or training of people to obey rules and statutes.
Okay, that is our mother's understanding about discipline, that ones who obeys rules and regulations. Mami and Chamini and call Pastor Eric. So, Pastor Eric, me patcho see a cassette into tia papa near patches.
Titia papa me da odebia ase ene wona mutie me nyina. Yaka sen titia papa say as a youth yeba fa so no mame eti odi ade we pen we ato o mame say fa free ho afa beto wa yo sutie wafa edi efie bi o mame kan say memfa nto wa fa free ho it means say o ma o kwan say ye den yentetew na ene yuta ya ba ye mo bebre esanse ye nso nyame ntino ye ma ye ho kwan say ya wofo entity ana ye dikanfo ye panyimfo o di ani mo kan no omo ye den omo tete enti etwa say ye ma ye ho kwan na ya wofo no mo etete se na ye be ya da chi no ye betima be ye nkwala pa na be ye ipanyinipa ewo nyame mo ana asase so.
Medasipa, Pastor Eric. Let me turn to mother once again. Mommy, can you please explain some ways to improve self-discipline on self-disciplined country?
Okay. Ways to improve self-discipline is simple. Continue the good thing you are doing. Continue the good thing you are doing. For example, as our brother said, that you are being directed. A directive is being given to you for your day-to-day activity. If you continue in that activity that is being given you in the right direction, you become perfect at it. You become good at it. And so wherever you go, that will be the fruit you will show out. It will be part of you. You can say, Subang etise untimi fancy. So because you have allowed yourself to be groomed in the area of discipline, wherever you go, it will show. And people will begin to say and acknowledge that you are a self-disciplined person. Because you know that, for example, the word of God frowns at drinking. So that alone should tell you something. You have gone to a party because your parents are not there, because your uncle is not there, because your pastor is not there to see you, or your youth leader is not there to see you, you choose to drink alcohol. Who are you deceiving? It's yourself. And you are not walking the talk of discipline that has been put in you. So as you practice, as you exhibit, as you walk in line with what has been given you to do, always, that will make you very good at your disciplines.
Okay, that will make you very good at your discipline. That is always when you follow the directions or the steps given to you by your parent. And Pastor Eric, me pacho, we the wakoye or sofi dear. When we saw assembly, a dear ben nim dear, and I ordering say a bell white, say a back entity a papa.
Nimdie a ɛbɛboa yɛn a youth a yɛba a ɛbɛboa ma yɛnya ntete papa sɛ yɛbɛbrɛ yɛn ho ase ɛde ɛma yɛawofoɔ. Bible sɛ James 4 the verse 10 Bible sɛ na ɔbrɛ no ho ase no Awurade yɛ den ɛpagya no. Enti na yɛbɛboa ma yɛnya nimdie pa na sɛ atenetene papa no yɛbɛbrɛ yɛn ho ase ma yɛawofoɔ no mo leaders a wɔdi anim kan ɛno na ɛbɛtumi aboa yɛ youth a yɛba. Amen.
Amen. Pastor Eric Emayati say adia ba kwa betimi aboaye ewo atenetimu nimdia ebetimi aboaye se yebepre ye ho ase enti emempu no ayewo abontinya mo hwe ya motie mo mayembre ho ase eno si ade ba kwa ehia pa ebekwa. Mommy, why do you think self-discipline is important for an individual to develop?
Without self-discipline, you are not going anywhere. If you are sent to school, you are sent there for a reason. And the reason is for you to learn and attain good results in your exams. So you can be in a good position after your completion. So you can be fruitful in helping the rest of the family. Here you are as a student, wasting your time about, moving around here and there, helter-skelter. You are everywhere. No time for studies. How do you attain good success in your exams? It can be. You will only be a failure. And so for that reason, no man, even if you are a pastor and you are not disciplined to the things that you need to do for the fruit of the Lord to be seen in your calling, you aren't going anywhere. Your pastorship will only be an ad lib. That's all. You will not reach anywhere because it takes a disciplined person to be dedicated to whatsoever assignment he or she has been given. If you are not disciplined, you cannot fulfill a thing. So discipline is paramount in our lives as human beings on earth. If you look at the animals, they are very disciplined. Pick the hen and its family, for example. At 5, they are up. At 5, the hen begins to gather its chicks and they'll be heading to their hen coop. Even them, they are disciplined. If you take the ant, for an example, they are so disciplined. They know that in the dry season, they have to gather food. So that the wet season, they will not be found wanting. But as human beings, we play around with discipline. We know that, okay, at 6, you have to be up, for example. At 8, you need to be at work. The person will be leaving in the house 7:45. A quarter to the reporting time. How will your boss appreciate you? You'll be sacked. So you need to be disciplined to get good results.
Okay, so you need to be disciplined. One important thing our mom just made us understand that an individual needs to develop is to you have to have a purpose. If even our mom made us understand that even animals are even disciplined. So if you human being you're not disciplined, then you have a big problem. So you need to go for a checkup. Okay. Well, mommy, let me ask you this question: how do you think positive performance affects discipline?
Positive performance will only increase your standard of discipline.
How? Explain it, please.
This is so because if I am performing well, it means that I am doing a routine work that is giving me that excellent performance. And so, without discipline in the first place, that performance that you see me performing, it won't be. If you are a singer and you do not practice continuously, remember, discipline is a continuous effort at working at something. It could be your work, it could be your schooling, towards your education, it could be towards your Christian life. Discipline is being able to do and do. I said do and do because there are no excuses. You understand me? So with discipline, okay, this is my principle. A, you go by it. You will not turn left, you will not turn right. Just as the word of God says, you will stick to it. If the word of God says don't drink, you will not drink because you are disciplined. And that will give you excellent or good performance. You understand? You are not drinking. Why will you have problems with your kidney and liver? You are not drinking. You are being disciplined in that regard. So that waste of time in wasting money and on unnecessarily because you have brought sickness to yourself, you will not be in that corner. You'll be spared of it. And so discipline and performance or performing well, they work concurrent. Without one, you will not see the other. They are intertwined.
Okay, thank you. So when it comes to discipline, it's a positive performance for one to act. Well, Pastor Eric, Mami Musa asemu. Wait there. What call you osofi?
Okay.
Say wa sorry ma. Ebia obi chia na kwan. Obi ye bibia ene. Na osofi. Wakasa chi nipa na kasa. Ase wa bemu kra eye. Inti dia be na obi.
Mpanyinfoɔ bu baabi sɛ wotwe ahoma na sɛ ɛmba na ebia na bibi kura mu. Enti no sɛ me makɔyɛ sɔfo yi metenetene me memɛhye no mekyerɛ mo kwan pa no na ebia ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmbɛfa so a I have to pray for them. Ebia na adeɛ na ekita wɔ mo no ɛnyɛ physical thing matumi aka sɛ physical thing to mehwɛ ɔmo saa. Sɛ mehwɛ ɔmo saa na meka me sɛ maka nti ɔmo ntintim mehwɛ ɔmo saa they will go wayward. Ɔmɛkyia ɔmo akwan. Na ɛba ne saa sɛ makɔyɛ sɔfo na ɛba ne saa na menyɛ m'adwuma yie. Enti no kwan bi a mɛfa so ɛtwa sɛ meboa ɔmo no ɛtwa sɛ metumi fa so ɛbɔ na metumi nya saa atenatene no ɛwɔ Nyame mu. Welcome Matthew chapter 17 the verse 21. Bible sɛ adeɛ bi wɔ ne mu a ne daban no ɛyɛ mpaebɔ ne akwankyerɛ. Enti no obi wɔ ne mu a sɛ wotenetene no woka baako mmienu ɔmfa. Ebi ana ɛnyɛ n'ani kan na ɔde yɛ saa. Ebi ana there's a spirit behind that person and you must stand and pray and help that person. Enti na deɛ ne bi wɔ ne mu a wokasa na sɛ ɛnyɛ yi a fa mpaebɔ yɛ dɛn ɛka ho. Wade de nsa bɛka saa nipa no. Amen.
Amen. One day, rather than Ebeka insa enipano. Let me make the question clear over here. Let me ask our mommy the same question, but let me clear it so that our viewers will understand it. Mommy, what do you find difficult about disciplining others as a mother?
I am laughing because it's not easy. Because it takes discipline to be able to discipline. For me to be able to discipline someone, I have to stand in the shoes of discipline. Whoever I'm disciplining must see me being disciplined in that sector that I am trying to correct. In the sector that I'm trying to correct, then that person it will be so easy, some way, somehow, for them to accept my discipline. But again, it is not so easy. It is not so easy because we are not all the same. The months that we are born in, the days that we are born in, the years, and the things that's pertaining to that year which somebody is born, all of those things have association to the way we behave, the environment where a person is brought up. So all these individuals makes up a group in the church. They become our members as they are our children, or even your own child, your own children. They differ from each other. So the disciplining aspect is not the same, and it's difficult because whilst you are telling Kojo, put it down, Kwame is already taking it. So being a mother or a parent, you will have to exercise self-restraint. And in that self-restraint, your child sees you as self-discipline. And eventually, I'm saying eventually, because it will be a continuous effort on your part as a parent, directing that child not to go wayward. If you slag in it, they will go wayward. But I can bet on it that it is not easy. You have to keep on pushing until you get the desired result of discipline on your children. You don't stop.
Thank you so much, Mommy. So, Mommy has made us understand that being a mother is not easy to discipline your children. You see, you tell Kofi, put it over, you see Kwame will also come and take it. Yeah, that must be. Said the Mommy, I cannot, we said the dying day now, me per se, ye tear for a tear sanity. Me per se, my bidder for, me shall see if you, Pastor Eric, to your for, kitwaby. Just few words.
Yo, if you took a crown, the member, you know, the mother for me, in Mebona, in Ayeba, and he said, "Paying for say, and according to Bible, was a muncheren colano, quite papa, now a more fast, no money on my head, or more in freedom." And say, Yenya Osuti, because mean to me, and Kasani Osuti in freedom, because number one. Fruiter say when we bear this fruit, it will help us a lot for us to be disciplined in Christ. And so you also see Nedika, Emma Yawufo. Now you entry and won't fit as so because as so in Emma discipline and to mean we pay you a walk in Mebrono Abrabo.
Okay, Pastor Eric, Medasipanya me in show. And to Pastor Eric, Amayat, if we talk about how the Amayan say, as a babuno one thing, it was said, what dear? A dear about consuming. And mommy, your advice
is simple. Just stand firm on the word of God. Because as a child of God and youth, you will go through a lot of temptation that may take you away from the root of discipline. But if you stick to the word of God, you will have proper directions and you will stay away from the peers, from the pressures coming from your peers, which will take you away from the path of discipline. May God bless you as you stay focused on his word.
Amen. May God bless us all. Well, my panelists have said it all. Pastor Eric Emayetia said he made us understand that for one to be disciplined, you have to be obedient. And mommy also add to it that you have to stick to the word of God, read the word of God, stand firm to the word of God. That will also help you a lot. And one thing that I'll also add up to it, if you really want to live a righteous life, you have to be disciplined. Because if you're not disciplined, you can never live a righteous life. Never. Even if you try. Waso din setting. Enya dia obetimi abotne nebra na se konkono ebra. Enti mebu na mo share na mo tie and then they made my issue pa sanse me shisha ni ma bebre e was ye bre ye ho ase e was ye asutie e ma ya wofo dia wofo be kire bia and no na was ye this we have to obey the steps of our parents because they have been there before and omo no omo kom omo fam said ye esitie. Inti se woye babunu na woye bibi and your parents are trying to direct you say akosia adwa de woye no embwa fasa kwan wisua moma yinti esanse esutie eyeden edi nkunimdie ni abraba papa ebreyinina. We are so blessed this evening. So this is where we come to the end of today's show and this is your favorite TV Christ Divine TV, and this is your talk show, Youth of Today. We are located at Klagon Community 19. Thank you.